I've been working on this specific issue since 1998. And the reason I got involved with this particular subject was because 10 of my fellow firefighters were struck by an out-of-control tractor trailer at an incident scene on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in March of 1998. The incident killed one firefighter in a line of duty death, and the other 9 were put in the hospital with very serious injuries. And I'll be the first one to admit, in 1998, I didn't know a whole lot about roadway incident safety or how to protect our personnel out on the highway. We've been studying this subject since then, 27 years at this point. And when we talk about the statistics, we've been trying to keep these numbers manually for many years. The reportstruckby.com website was just created within the last 2 years with help from the Federal Highway Administration to try and collect better information. And part of the problem was the volume of struck by incidents that we were getting reported to us was more than 2 of us could manually keep up with. So a number of years ago, we just started to track the fatalities to try and see how serious a problem it was. You mentioned the other study. Just in the last 6 years of the numbers we've kept, there's been 122 law enforcement officers struck and killed at incident scenes. That does not include all of the officers who have been struck and injured, or also the number of police cars and emergency vehicles have been struck and damaged, and in many cases totaled at those incidents. Part of the problem is nobody's keeping track of that information until we started this reportstruckby.com website within the last 2 years. All of the other reporting has been done manually by myself and some other team members, trying to ferret as much of this information as we could from various sources on the internet and our direct connections in our network around the country. One of the things people keep telling me is the numbers would be so much worse and much higher if we weren't doing many of the things that we're doing today to protect our personnel out on the roadway. Our operations, the type of equipment we're using, the techniques and strategies and tactics that we use at roadway incidents have all helped to probably keep the numbers down to where they are, but there's still far too many fatalities, injuries, and property damage related to these incidents.